Trade processes, productivity and production, concrete placement. This assignment focuses on Highview Central, located at 508 to 512 Kingsway, Miranda. It includes a 3-level basement plus 6 levels above ground. It is classified as a Class 2 building as it contains more than 2 sole occupancy units that are each a separate dwelling. SafeWork Australia defines formwork as the surface of the form and framing used to contain and shape wet concrete until it is self-supporting. The concrete slabs formed at our site use timber form ply as their main form of material. The project manager explained they chose to use new sheets of ply in order to provide a smoother and more professional finish to their slabs. He also explained that in order to achieve their desired finish, the formwork must be rigid, watertight, braced and tied together to maintain position and shape during construction. Steel fixing is the process of positioning and securing steel reinforcing bars, also known as rebar, and steel mesh used in reinforced concrete. Steel is used in concrete slabs and is very strong in tensile strength and ductility. This compensates for concrete's low tensile strength and brittle nature. If reinforcing steel was not used in both the suspended slabs and columns on our site, then there would be a high possibility of the concrete cracking and losing its structural integrity. Suspended slabs are concrete slabs that are not in direct contact with the ground. On our site, the perimeter of the suspended slab is supported by the external load-bearing concrete walls, whilst the middle is supported by formwork. The concrete is used evenly placed H-props, timber bearers and black form ply when setting out the suspended slab. H-props contain both flat jacks on the bottom and U-jacks on the top, which allows the concreters to accurately adjust the heights of the coated ply to ensure the slab fits the given dimensions on the plan. One final point the project manager raised when setting out suspended slabs was the importance of accurately installing rough service ins to ensure the project continues to run efficiently as construction continues. The columns are constructed to support the slabs. Starter bars are attached to the steel within the existing slab, which forms the basis of the column's reinforcing characteristics. Preparation for concrete column construction involves fixing off the reinforcing and constructing the formwork around the exterior of the column. The concrete is then poured, vibrated, and allowed to cure. Following this, control joints are placed to mitigate the impact of expansion on the slab and the formwork is removed. The walls for this project were constructed out of reinforced concrete. Instead of using traditional formwork methods, our site used a relatively new technology, Tustall. Tustall uses a permanent polymer encapsulation system in order to form the concrete walls. There are many structural benefits of using this system, such as reduced friction between formwork and concrete, as Tustall's polymer does not extract water. This prevents air pockets and honeycombs, as well as increasing the overall strength of the concrete. However, the project manager explained that the main reason for this choice was to increase the speed of production, as Tustall is lightweight and easy to assemble with a 3 metre panel only weighing 13 kilograms. Material handling plays a vital role in the construction process. In this case, it involves controlling the timing of deliveries and controlling traffic in surrounding streets while deliveries are taking place. Additionally, there must be adequate space for waste management to ensure equipment to be cleaned after the pour, which is essential when using a boom pump. Furthermore, in terms of material handling, it's important to ensure the reliability of equipment and minimizing the distance materials have to be moved. Please note the images from this point on are generic images because access was limited in this stage of the project. The first stage before executing a concrete pour, it is important to ensure that the concrete is suitable for the required application by conducting a slump test. This is used to check the workability of the concrete, as well as ensuring uniformity for different loads of concrete under field conditions. On our site, a boom pump was used for transferring the liquid concrete to the site. It uses a remote-controlled articulating robotic arm to place concrete accurately. The use of the boom pump increased productivity as it is capable of pumping at a very high volume and also reduce the amount of labour required. Screening applies to the process of pouring the suspended slabs on this project. Screeding is the process of leveling the concrete using a long straight bar to ensure a level and smooth finish. Productivity during this stage of the process relies heavily on the ability of the concreting team to work together. Often the speed at which the labourer can shovel the concrete behind the screed determines the speed at which the slab can be finished. A power trowel is used to finish the suspended slabs in this project. Float blades are used initially a few hours after the slab has been poured to level it out. Finished blades are then attached to provide a finished surface to the slab. Productivity relies mainly on the skill of the person operating the power trowel to provide a smooth and even finish with minimal amounts of passes while simultaneously avoiding damaging the slab. During this stage, the expansion joints are then placed in the slab to help control movement and prevent cracking. This section of the concrete slab is cut around the edges using an edging trowel. Overall, the process of completing this concreting was relatively efficient. Through the use of equipment such as a power trowel and boom pump, the productivity was maximised. Furthermore, the use of prefabricated formwork for the walls and a unique system in the prefabricated bathrooms, which utilised sacrificial formwork to save time, the productivity and efficiency of this project was increased greatly.